Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV together for victory. In the last part, as Australia is, the last part, we had a fire alarm, which is brilliant. We've basically continued our taking steps towards abandoning the Commonwealth because of the past and basically focusing on the future. And 2 more percent, ladies and gentlemen, we can actually start establishing war councils and getting the basically getting rid of the dickness that is the Great Depression. So we need to get down here to remove it. Amelia Earhart is actually alive and she circumnavigated the... Congratulations, woman. That's surprising. I mean, I'm not used to that happening. So we don't actually have a military theorist here, which is actually really upsetting. So I'm just going to completely ignore that. I'm going to get this genius infantry guy, because I am preparing to attack Siam. We've got the additional militia training. We can't do that yet, so we'll wait another 30 days. We'll get expanded Ligwoth small arms factory. Our Vickers and Brens come from the Ligwoth small arms factory. As it grows, we will find it easier to increase our fighting capacity. So let's do that. Japanese build-up on the Chinese border. The conflict in China is worrying. It is not. And there it is. Oh shit, the transmissions are new. That's beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of empty space there. It could be smaller, but that's well made. Well done, Paradox. You have made an already great game fucking better. And that is... And this is out past the out day, and so I'm allowed to officially review the title. So this is amazing. I'm loving this. Like, I'm not going to lie. This is actually... I was looking forward to this expansion for months. We've actually lost some stuff by attrition, so that's not good. We've lost 27 guns to attrition already, which, considering we've not really done much, that's not fucking good. Doesn't say any of them are on attrition at the moment. It must have been them getting here that there was attrition, which is okay. I can accept that. Now I'm just going to move around in my chair, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind me. Alright, so yeah, we need more fascism in our country. So we need the centre party to gain more pull, which we should be able to do soon. We can get a fascist demagogue. Nope, we have to support the centre party before we can do that. Which means this needs to be over halfway. So actually, after this little factory, we can actually do support the center factory. So, actually, we may not be able to do it this time. We may have to do it after this, which means after this, we can establish the war council. Because Japan declaring war has done what I need. We can now establish a war council. Which is brilliant, because that's what I want to do. So I am looking forward to that. Very much so. That looks like a very, like... 2 eyes, a nose, mouth. Like, it's a bit of a face looking down, but that's just... It's like a lucha libre. We got the radio technology. We can get radio detection. I mean, I'm not really fussed about that at the moment. I don't... Grand Battle Plan is... No! God damn it. Give me my superior firepower, you wankers. Now, admittedly, I do use superior firepower a lot, and there is a reason. It's generally just fucking better. So if I were to say take this guy and make him, so we use 1,100 equipment, and now we use 100 less, but we also lose less manpower. So yeah, I'm doing that. We expanded the factories, so now we're going to establish advisory war council. Australia's politicians must be put aside ideological and partisan disagreements and come together to consult and devise a plan on the conduct of war. So currently, we're actually just producing enough. We've still got more than enough things left. We've also got extra factories, and I'm actually going to upgrade the production of both of those because they're necessary in my plans. So let's have a look. Any loss? No attrition in the last 12 months now. So yes, those loss we must have had must have been to movement, which is fine in my opinion. Let's get a tank theorist. We can either get armor reliability, or armor reliability and max speed. And I am going to get the New South Wales Railway Company to make my tanks. That's right, I want a motherfucking railway tank. I know they exist, and give me one. Admittedly, we will have to lay track but I don't give a fuck. I want one. They sound awesome. We could have multiple carriages of tanks. That'd be fucking cool. Admittedly, it'd be fucking hard to use in the field. You're not abandoning that plan. Fuck it. No, that sounds a bit too hard. So currently we produce as trade, not much. Like, we don't produce many goods. At the moment we're doing okay, and we've actually lost another factory, so we've lost one of our factories to civilian goods again. So after we establish this war council, we need to establish a security act and just continue on that way. So we're going to change our autonomy level to 3. So... I can't declare war at the moment until I'm free. Interesting. So after this, we're going to... I'm actually going to get down to the civil... I'm probably going to get these 3 done before I even contemplate... No, we're going to support the Center Party. The sooner we become fascist, the better, actually. We've got the Vickers Medium Mark II. I'm actually going to get the Matilda LP as well. I focus on tanks, if you don't know. I'm a very tank-heavy guy. I mean, my units are based around tanks, to be fair, so... Oh, shit. The Malayans are, like, training. I'm gonna just hope that I can beat them. That's what I'm gonna do. We established the War Council. So let's support the Centre Party. In New South Wales, a vigorous anti-communist movement has arisen. Assisted by its new Guard allies, the Centre Party might hold the key to strengthening Australia. I think it will, because it means Germany will become my best mate. We'll go to strip clubs and we'll do all this fun stuff. I think what I'm going to do is get Evans, Deccan and Company's Pacific fleet design, because it gives me bonuses to everything, like subs and everything. So I like being able to use submarines. So although I can't make any yet because I haven't really got any spare stuff, I like them. So, yeah, we're going to focus on those later. Sydney has got Victor Crutchley's army. Or navy, sorry. Not an army. Oh, we got that. It's beautiful. Well done, Parrot. You made that look so much nicer. They've improved this game so much. And I mean, there was always improvements to be made, but they've done a brilliant job of it. So we can now do, we can do one of these two, which I don't want to do. I think I'm going to get the War Industrialist soon, or the Famist. I'm probably going to get the Fascist Demagogue soon, and Superior Firepower. Let's get delay. We must work on our tactics. Actually, how quickly can I get a new thing? So that requires both of them to get that. Oh no, it requires Australians arms. It requires those two, so I need to go and then get that. Actually, then I'd have to go I have to go Actually, there, it's just God damn it, me! I'm blind. Yeah, we need to work for. We'll get more. At the moment, I don't even know how well this is gonna go. I just know that I'm gonna try and beat. As long as I'm independent by the end of this, I don't actually care what happens. Like, I'm along for the journey. The journey is more important than the destination, in my opinion, in this specific LP. As playing as small nations can be a pain in the arse. So we're now going to get a National Security Act. Now that we are at war, the federal government will assume greater powers to protect Australia, greater press censorship, suppression of dissident groups, and greater ability to tax and seize property for all the defense of the Dominion. So basically, we're being massive cunts to our entire population because war. And we're very close. Every month we get closer to the thing. And we've also now we're now getting great changes in our the Centre Party. And Labour is just Labour is already losing, but now like it's going up even quicker due to the fact that the Centre Party now is you're just going And abandoning the Westminster system has changed. So these now change. This is something I've found really cool. Like, these will change, and like they're not removed; they are modified. I think it says. Let's have a look. Okay, it's already. Yeah, it has no effect. So basically, it will modify the like this we're doing now. Actually, just modifies Great Oppression by 5%. So basically, it removes 5% of the consumer good factories, and also makes this a little bit better and gives us a bit more national unity. I think. Yeah, basically, it gives us more national unity. We don't lose any national unity, and we only lose 15% factory output now. So basically, it's fecking useful. We're getting the Fascist Demagogue, because I want to become fascist, and Fascist coup, they're both coups. So the younger, no, that's the higher-ups may harbour unspoken sympathies. I don't want to have a fucking civil war, so a coup is definitely more preferred. Just to let you know, I am gonna There we go. That plan is in order now. And you know what? Let's start the first two just to make sure when I do start the war it's going to go. And we got the Matilda good. We can't get the Crusader LP. We can get Vickers, but I don't really give a fuck about heavy tanks. The tank I do care about is the Centurion. The Centurion is one of the best tanks the British made, and I love it. And we're going to get Field Hospitals because we need them. Yeah, we don't have manpower, so getting manpower is probably a smart thing to do. I think I'm going to say political power because I don't want to just immediately become free or autonomy. I think this is just autonomy level, so we don't actually become free. We just don't have autonomy. So now if we look at the this, now we don't actually lose anything to the... We don't lose any national things. So we're actually going to get Army Innovations Doctrine or Directive. So, war spurs innovation and creativity, and the government needs a way to sort the good ideas from the bad. A new specialized patent office would be dedicated to determining which of the many submissions the government have of any value. So basically, give me a tech slot to increase my military prowess, my industrial prowess, and all of the other stuff to basically fuck you over, game. I may actually have to completely abandon the idea of attacking from Malaya, which might suck, which means I actually will have to attack the Dutch first. So I don't really want that. So if I change my autonomy level to 3, I might be able to. So we'll see. So we're going to work on that while doing our other stuff. Fascist sympathies in the military, bitchin'. 24%. Admittedly, this will get weaker and weaker as the days go on. But we are ever losing support for Labour, so it's always going to be quicker than it says. So if we look at Great Britain, I wish we could like see the exact level of their people, like see how they're exactly working in that. So we're gonna get the 300 points because I want to see what happens if I change my autonomy level to 3. I mean, I have a plan to kill Siam though, so I'm ready to kill them no matter what. We got some Mounties. No, we're not Canadian. Also, my infantry divisions, cavalry, and yeah, that's fine. So there we go. My men now have much better logos. More fitting of their status in my military. Yes, here we go. A fascist coup d'etat. We become the center party and we gain reign of terror. And we're now under Eric Camp. God, he looks fucking shady as shit. Like, holy fuck. Like, all the shade is this guy right now. Like, holy crap. Yeah, shady as fuck, mate. Apparently, we could support the Indonesians from rising up. Interesting. I think I'm going to do Civil Construction Corps for now. So, we will conscript able-bodied men to serve the Civil Construction Corps to help building of airfields, transportation forts, and other important military structures. Let's do that. And the Anschluss of Austria. That's a very fun event, so let's be happy with that. Oh yeah, we've got an extra tech slot, so I wasted a couple of days then, not fucking immediately working on that. So we're going to get Concentrated Industry 2. Because I need extra fucking buildings. Also, what does this give me again? Oh yeah, it means I need less factories working for shady consumable bullshit. Oh fuck, to get limited conscription I need to get... Oh bollocks, I need to get some of these done. Actually, I may need to get some of... It may be these. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, it's there. I think it's these, but we need to basically get this done. Which is what I'm going to do. So, not to worry. Not long and we can get our autonomy level to 3. I mean, we are now Centralist Australia with the Eureka flag, I believe it's called. Yeah, that's what I believe the Wikipedia says. And I don't exactly believe Wikipedia, but that's what it says. So, Yeah, but it doesn't look like I can declare war, so... Yes, it does not look like we're going to be taking over Siam anytime soon. I'm still going to keep my men there just prepared, but yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be taking it anytime soon. So Germany and I have now got a rapport, which I'm going to hope to improve upon. Are you seriously going war with the USSR now? Fuck me, are you dumb? It's a dumb question, isn't it? Yes, they are. Of course they're fucking dumb. God damn it, Germany. I may have to snipe the fucking Japanese then and make them my ally instead of attacking them. The 4th International. How many internationals will there be? Oh my god, Japan's done a great job this time. Yeah, take out the People's Republic is actually quite a wise move. The People's Republic will give the nationalists so many men. So we can now get the Volunteer Defense Corps. We kind of need... I think we need to get that. So it grants us agility, drift defense, and foreign subsurface activities efficiency. So a Volunteer Defense Corps has been assembled from older veterans and other citizens not in the regular army. They will serve as a home guard to free up the army to take direct actions against its enemies. So it's pretty bitchin'. And we're very close now to being autonomy level 3, which is brilliant. Got Reign of Terror, and we have, yeah, we're now using more factories to build, which is actually going to help us so much. So, yeah, what we also need is, we still need less consumer factories, but, yeah, for the most part, Great Depression is basically ruined. So... yeah, I kind of want that. We also need Allied Works Councils. But I also need better men, so... you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. I think I also want to supply Indonesian separatists or nationalists while I can. You want me to train a division? No, I'm good, game. I like having manpower, so... what I will do, though, is... do anything to get more military, more, how many, I have a shit ton of guns. You know, we'll just get rid of 1 gun slot. So just produce all this. We need rubber, so that's unfortunate. We'll get it from the Dutch East Indies. I think I'm actually going to do the supply the Dutch East Indies. Oh sweet, concentrated infantry done, and let's get construction 2 done while I'm waiting. So in about 75 days, we'll be able to get out of the get into a free level of Dominion, which is brilliant. But it'll probably take another part, which is very upsetting for you guys, not me. So we've got loads of guns, which is good. We've got loads of artillery, which is good. I'm gonna have to return my men home, which is like I don't want to do. They're ready for war. They're like poised. So we've got a new tank, the Matilda. I'd love to start making the Matilda. So I'm actually going to put it in the list. I'm just not going to make any. Supply Indonesian nationalists. We should support the people of Indonesia in their fight against the Dutch oppressors. They will need education and training, but with their numerical superiority, victory in this fight for justice is inevitable, as will there be their gratitude towards us. The Munich Agreement, that's cool. But yeah, so this is that's the Munich Agreement, part of Czechoslovakia to Germany. Improved machine tools is done. Let's get excavation, I think, maybe. No, we're going to get improved equipment 1. We need to make sure my military are fighting at the best level. Because if we're not, well, we're fucked. So, yeah, we need to fight the best. We also need to get the Dutch East Indies on our side. Because the Dutch East Indies have a very normal looking tree, actually. Yeah, they have the old tree, I think. Or at least a new version of the old tree. Yep. They get extra recruitable population. I don't. So they're actually going to be more men than me, which sucks. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to end this part here. If you guys enjoyed, see you guys next part. See you guys then.